Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and joining me in the studio are Nancy Hughes, who is the Executive Director of the St. Louis Poetry Center, and Rickey Laurentis, who is a co-curator for Observable readings at Schlafly Bottleworks. So the St. Louis Poetry Center, as I have just quickly learned, is the oldest poetry center, if you will, of its kind west of the Mississippi.
That's true. We've been around since 1946, serving poets and poetry audiences.
Since 1946, but you don't actually have a center.
No, we don't, and that does confuse people, particularly in St. Louis. We really like buildings here in St. Louis, but the board has long felt that that would not be a good use of the funds that we receive to be paying for overhead, because we're so frequently taking the workshop or taking the reading into another context. So we are in the Schlafly Bottleworks, we're at the Focal Point in Maplewood, we're out at Whole Foods Cafe in West County, and our workshops are at the University City Library.
Okay.
So those are our core programs there, but none of them require that we should actually have a building.
So you're a traveling organization.
We are.
You travel around and you bring poetry to you and take poetry out to the community.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We're a full-service organization.
Okay, and this is where Rickey comes in, because you are a graduate student at Washington University right now, but have this esteemed volunteer position as a co-curator for the St. Louis Poetry Center.
That's correct.
So tell us a little bit about that role, what you're doing.
I just started co-curating with Kelli, who's another poet in St. Louis, and we started in September. And what we do is we invite poets to come read once every month on the first Monday of the month usually, and they come to the Schlafly Bottleworks and read their poetry for about an hour and a half. And it's been very great crowds and great energy. And actually our next reading will be this upcoming Monday, December 3rd, and we'll have Roger Reeves, Lynn, Levin, and Kelli reading, and that should be good as well.
So this coming Monday. So you're out there in the community and people come. It's kind of like open mic night for poets?
Well, it's not exactly like an open mic. We have a scheduled reading, and we have 3 readers that me and Kelli would have decided already.
Okay.
And people can come and just hear that reading.
So pre-selected.
Pre-selected.
So you can't just show up with your poem.
No, it's not an open
Because I
mic
would have
like
shown
I
up
said.
with my poem.
Well,
So I'm glad you told me.
But we can stay afterward and we can talk about poetry.
Okay, well that's great. So people will have the opportunity to interact with actual working poets like yourself, who can critique or talk about the poetry world.
And we even allow people to come earlier and have dinner with the poets if they would like to, just have conversation and speak about poetry or whatever they want to. So it's very casual, very open in that sense.
Okay, great. So, so Nancy, what are some of when you go out there, are you finding that being out in the community, you're bringing new people all the time? Are you seeing new people coming to your events, or is there kind of a poet group within St. Louis that you see over and over again? Well,
there is a core group of people that have been very faithful to the Poetry Center for a long time and continue to be faithful and spread the word. We're constantly meeting new people, in part from our outreach program, because we go into such a diversity of contexts. And then there's always new people coming to the readings. Now, we just did a wonderful reading, which was a book release event for Southeast Missouri State Press, the Humanities Council, and Warriors Arts Alliance. And it's a veterans anthology of writing and poetry. And we had over 100 people Tuesday night. And I would bet that about 10 of them were Poetry Center regulars, and everyone else was a new face.
Wow, that's great. It's great for your organization. Now, I don't want to let Rickey get away without talking a little bit about his awards. You've had some great awards. You came to St. Louis to attend WashU to receive your MFA, which you're in the middle of right now. But tell us about some of the awards you've been receiving lately.
Yeah, this year has been very good for me. Earlier this fall, I received the Ruth Lilly Fellowship, which is a fellowship for emerging poets given to 5 poets annually from the Poetry Foundation. And that was very exciting. And just this week, it was announced that I got the National Endowment for the Arts Fellowship, which is given to about 40 poets annually. So I'm very happy about
40 poets throughout the United States receive the National Endowment for the Arts Award, and you are one of them, and you're right here in St. Louis, and you're at Schlafly on Monday night. So not every Monday night.
Every Monday.
Which Monday is it?
Monday.
The first Monday of every month. So what a great opportunity for people even just to get to know you, hear a little bit about your career. We've got it right here on the screen. December 3rd, next Monday is the next time that you can go to Schlafly to meet Rickey and the other poets who will be there, and then the first Monday of every month after that. So fun. Lots of great stuff going on in our community. It's really fun to hear about it. And we're so happy to have you here for whatever time you're going to be here. Don't leave after WASH. You can stick around. There's a lot of work to be done, right?
There is, and a lot of people do choose to stay in St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful city.
It is a wonderful city. We all know that, don't we? So don't go away. We're going to talk more about the St. Louis Poetry Center when we return from this quick break. And don't forget, STL TV is on Facebook and Twitter, and find us there for behind-the-scenes photos and programming updates. And also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All of our programs, including STL TV Live, this show, are online, so you can watch them over and over again and share them with your friends. We'll be right back with more STL TV Live after this.